toe curling action next.
CapeCast.
Howdy folks, I'm Eric Williams and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times for January 8th. We hit the ice at the Cape Cod Curling Club in the second half of the show, but first let's take a look at news. The New Hampshire primary is underway, and the tiny far north village of Dixville Notch has already voted and anointed Barack Obama and John McCain as the early leaders with 7 and 4 votes respectively. Here we see New Hampshire voters working the primitive ballot apparatus still used in most Granite State towns. Looks like this fella's casting a vote for one sap or another. Yup. In the Mass Pikeathon department, Paul Seeloff, Wellfleet's new town administrator, plans to commute to work from his home near Albany, New York. Seeloff will spend 3 days a week in Oystertown, then skedaddle for the border. Hey folks, CapeCast got curly with it yesterday at the Cape Cod Curling Club in Falmouth. Check it out!
It's chess on ice. It's a combination of the thought process, the theory of something like chess, combined actually with pool, because you have to understand the angles of incidence and reflection. So that is the pool part of it. The chess part of it is thinking, if I do this and my opponent does that and I do that, then what happens if they do this? So it's a real strategy game, big on strategy.
Now, just to explain to the folks, there's sort of things like innings in baseball called ends, where two teams try to get their rocks in the house, which is sort of the bullseye thing. Am I right here?
You got it. That's right. There's an area right at the center of the house called the button, and for every rock that you have that is closer to that button than your opponent's, you get 1 point. But as soon as their rock is next closest, that's where the scoring stops. So only one team scores.
And you seem to use these strange swishing, brooming things. What are they, Russ?
Well, they are strange, swishing, brooming things. What they are is these brushes that warm the ice surface up. And the warming of the surface lowers the coefficient of friction and permits the rock to keep going and going and going, whereas it would otherwise stop. So
Folks, we're here at the Cape Cod Curling Club. I've never curled before, but I've dreamed of it, and I'm going to give it a go.
Here's Rocky Williams, raised by beavers in Saskatchewan. One mass of human muscle and stone here. He's got it away. It's sliding. Beautiful form like Baryshnikov on the ice. It's a clunker. And here's Sweepy Williams in the red and black. Worked his way up, starting as a squeegee man on windshields in New York City. Now he's a harried house husband in a Wellfleet, and boy, can he sweep.
Hey, that's a lot of work. We just did some serious sweeping. I'm out of breath. I wondered why they needed changing rooms. Now I know. You can work up a real sweat. This curling's a workout.
we have 8-year-old curlers down here. We have 88-year-old curlers down here, and everything in between. So we have many ages of curlers.
We live in Weymouth, my wife and I, and we curl about 3-4 times a week, plus tournaments at the weekend.
So you are quite enthralled with curling. Why?
It's just a basic sort of combination of everything. It's got the strategy, it's got the physical effort that you've just seen as well. You travel, it's very social. It's a great sport.
The Curling Club is holding an open house this weekend, Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. There's no charge. Refreshments will be served. Just wear soft-soled shoes. For more details, check out CapeCodCurling.org. The club will also be sponsoring a wheelchair curling event on January 19th. Now let's check the all-important Cape and Islands weather forecast, backed by video of the Bourne Bridge. For tonight, patchy fog after midnight, otherwise increasing clouds with a low around 48. For Wednesday, showers likely with thunderstorms also possible after 3 p.m., otherwise cloudy with a high near 56. Okay, we've got to get out of here. This has been CapeCast for January 8th. Till next time, see ya!
CapeCast.